Hello Swapper Shoppers, we are back. We have returned from beautiful sunny Cyprus and to the gloom that is the UK. But enough of that, we have a new table, which means we can actually do videos. We was actually on a break, not because we wanted to be on a break, but we had no blooming table. Yep, the table pretty much completely collapsed on us, but thankfully we have sorted it out. Now, I have wanted to try this type of cereal before. This is Surreal Cereal. Essentially, it's a high-protein cereal. Reason why I've never tried it before? It's about £5.50 for a box of 240 grams. Yes, that is right, 240 grams for £5.50. But don't worry, it's on offer at the moment in Holland and Barrett for £4.50. Still a rip-off. This is a single-serve box. It's supposed to be £1.50. £1.50. Who in their right mind decided that is a good price? But as the keen eagle-eyed viewers among you will notice, I bought it for the grand total of 37p. Well, in fact, I didn't even pay for it because Eliana did. Even better. So we've got a free box of cereal. We have a new, fresh 2 pints of milk. We have a bowl. And we have a placemat so we don't dirty our nice clean table. Let's review it. Also, I forgot my trusty spoon. Now, I have noticed that the larger packs of this Surreal cereal are actually 40 gram serving sizes, whereas this is 35. So actually, if you're looking at the nutritional information, this is actually incorrect if you were then going to purchase a large box. However, it does have 0 sugar, it has 7 grams of carbs, and 13 grams of protein. That's basically it. It's basically a soya and pea protein with some starches and some oils. It's a cocoa flavour cereal. I love cocoa flavour cereal, so I'm hoping that I really like this. And don't worry, it goes out of date in May. It's currently April, so it should be okay. Fingers crossed. Okay, this looks like a tiny thing of cereal. If you're like me, I could eat a whole box of cereal within one sitting. But we're going to have to try 35 grams. 35 grams is actually a reasonable portion. I can't even get into it. How do I... Is it a pear? How on earth do you open this? Maybe that's the idea. It's healthier because you can't get into it. Oh, okay, there we go. It's just me. User error. Right. Sniff test. Sniffer dog nose is back. Oh, that's really strong of cocoa. Like, right, the way I can describe it is, as a kid, you sometimes used to go to these, like, adventure lands where everything's, like, filled with sweet smells and it's all, like, pumped and it's artificial. Yeah, it smells like that. There's a place in the UK, but I can't remember what it's called. Sundown Adventureland, I think it's gonna be called. Something like that. Oh wow, this doesn't look exciting. Let me try and show you a piece to camera. It's basically a Wheato. See if you can get a good close-up of that. It's a Wheato, basically. Now, I'm not a massive fan of Wheatos. They also feel very... They don't have... You know, like when you pour cereal, it has a satisfying noise? This doesn't have a satisfying noise. But for 37p, what can you do? Right, let's get rid of that. Okay, so I'm going to pour just a generous helping of milk as if I was having my normal cereal. Now, the reason why I'm just randomly eating cereal, folks, and I'm not comparing any other products, is because A, Eliana isn't here. She's at work and I'm not. I just love how rotas work out sometimes. And B, this is my breakfast, and I just was really excited to try this and thought I'd let you know my opinion. What's better than people enjoy themselves? Right. Yeah, it does look exactly like Wheatos. Okay, let's try it. I wonder if it stays very crunchy as well. Now, it's a protein cereal, so I'm expecting it to be very dense. It is a little bit stale. I do think that's because it's almost out of date, as opposed to just being a bad product. The cocoa's weird. It's got like different levels of flavour. You've got an instant hit of chocolate. Then you've got like a sweetness, almost like a milkiness, probably because from the milk, obviously cocoa milk. And then when the cocoa dust from the cereal kind of dissipates, that's not the right word, dissipates, disappears, leaves your tongue, you're kind of left with the actual cereal taste, which is really weird. It's not the type of cereal I've had before. Let me show you a closer view. Oh, I'm getting milk everywhere. Here is the cereal. Hope you can see it. Right. Let's try some more. It is pretty good, actually. It's not as dense as I thought it'd be. I think I've maybe had Wheatos maybe a few times in my life, maybe early childhood. I definitely remember that my brother likes them, but I don't like them. It's a very unusual taste. Can't put my finger on it. It's nice. I think I'd eat this, so I'll eat the whole bowl. I don't know if I'd enjoy a whole box of them, though, especially at that price. I mean, yes, it is good for you because it's full of protein, but to be fair, you know, you can get protein in almost anything these days. So if you're looking to up your protein intake, it doesn't have to be cereal. So don't force yourself to eat a cereal like this if you don't like this type of cereal. Let me show you it in the bowl. Okay, so this is it in the bowl. You know, you do get a fair portion. I would say this is a normal portion for something that is cereal, ultimately. It's chocolate cereal, so you don't want too much of it because it'd be really bad for you. But, you know, it's not bad. I think it is making the milk go slightly chocolatey, but I think you probably would eat it all before you'd actually notice much chocolate in your milk. So it doesn't seem to come off as easily. I wonder if that's because of the recipe then. So after getting milk over my nice clean table that is now dirty, and I will have to clean it, I'm going to enjoy this bowl of cereal. What would I give it out of 10? To be fair, it does what it says on the packet. It's a cocoa high protein cereal. I do think based upon the ingredients, it's not the healthiest thing in the world, but it is high protein. It's probably better for you than most other cereals at the end of the day. Taste is pretty good. I have to give this a solid 8, I think. 8 out of 10 for this cereal. I wouldn't buy the whole box, you know, the large 240 boxes. Well, large. And I definitely wouldn't pay £1.50 for this. But if you do manage to find it reduced to clear, do pick one up. They do have different flavours. So maybe I'll be enticed to try some other flavours. But until then, Swapper Shoppers, thank you so much for watching all of the videos, subscribing, liking, commenting your suggestions. I will be returning very, very shortly because I have a ready meal from M&S. Yes, M&S. I have gone to M&S. Cheapskate Adam has gone to M&S and he's gone all out. £4 for a ready meal, just for lunch. But I'm going to give it a go and we'll see what we think. Until then, Swapper Shoppers, thanks for watching. See you soon. Ciao for now.